and let's tackle this closet. Got a nail with our little piece of paper. We folded our paper and we got a hammer with the nail and we hammered that piece of paper to the cross. And then good morning, sweet friends. Welcome back. For those of you new here, my name is Karen and welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well, my sweet friends. So what we're gonna do today is, well, we're going to do a little closet refresh, and we've got quite a few more weeks of the cold season. And the sad thing is, most of my kind of favorite winter things I can't even find, because to be quite honest with you, my closet is a disaster zone. I mean, I'm gonna be really embarrassed to share this with all of you, but I thought, Karen, you know what? These are friends. They'll hold me accountable when they see the mess, and if I film this, I'll have to complete the task, right? And I'm sure you guys are all gonna wanna see the outcome. So I thought it'd be a fun video to do with all of you, but I thought first I do need to eat something, because I know me, you know, I wanna keep moving. But also, hopefully you watched my video last week, because I did share at the end of it, getting some essentials for the closet. So I don't know if I even shared exactly what I was going to do in that video for this video, but anyway, so I did get some things ahead of time, and I will show you those too once I get started. So let's go get some breakfast and let's tackle this closet. Myself a yummy, healthy breakfast this morning to give me energy to tackle this project today. I don't want to stop, because I know me, if I have to stop to go eat, I'm going to sit down and that will be the end of it. So I want to fill my belly up, and this is, I showed you Greek yogurt, some berries, a mixture of nuts, and some cinnamon on top. So this is going to be my breakfast. So I'm going to kill two birds with one stone here this morning, and I'm going to do just a little sit here while I'm eating, do another class. So I want to share with you, this is a company called Craftsy. Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot believe how fun these classes are. And so it's a company with people that maybe have a hobby or want to learn more about that hobby. They want to advance their skill, like I said, or either learn something new. And they have so many classes, like thousands of classes. It's called, like I said, Craftsy. And I do want to thank them for sponsoring this portion of today's video, because I have been having the best time. I'm actually on class number 8 right now with what I'm taking. And I am taking Food Function Flow Healthy Weight Workshop, because that's what's working well with what's going on in my world right now. But I do want to take something really fun too, like okay, so let me see, they've got quilting, sewing, knitting, painting, drawing, baking, cake, decorating. I mean, I am the worst at baking and decorating, so this is going to be so perfect. But there are so many classes, like I said, a couple thousand classes that you can choose from. And what I really like about this is not only can you take the class, but there's downloadables, which I really like to have something in my hand, which is super, because I want to be able to take things with me and read them if I can't necessarily be on my laptop. But also, what I love too is these are all experts in their field, so the teachers, obviously they know what they're doing. They're excited about teaching you all these lovely crafts again, or either advancing your whatever it is you love to do. You want to learn a little bit more about it. And so you become a member of this online community. You can talk to other people in the community, to support one another, which I think is fantastic. And I'm learning so much because in a future video, actually my next video, I'm going to be sharing my wellness journey with all of you. So I'm really glad that I could take a class that is really helping me with all of that, but also other classes that I can do that can just help me when it comes to baking, because you guys know I'm not the best baker. So I'm really excited to dive into the baking classes. So the great thing is about Craftsy, of course, they always offer you, my friends, a discount. So let me make sure I have it right. The first 1,000 subscribers can click on the link in the description box, and you can get a whole year of a premium membership with Craftsy for $1.49. That's a premium year for $1.49. So that's a huge savings. And friends, I just think it's really great to be part of a community that, again, you can communicate with. They're experts in their field. And it's not just taking like one course. This is taking many courses as far as in that specific field, which I really, really love. So it's like a pathway to success. So I want to thank again Craftsy for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I'm going to finish taking my class here because it's a really interesting one and I don't want to stop in the middle. I'm going to eat my breakfast and then we're going to dive in to this closet, friends. Wait till you see what a disaster it is. Okay friends, here we are. We are in the bathroom, actually, in my walk-in closet is right off from there. All right, so I'm gonna show you a quick before, and honestly, I'm just really embarrassed by it. But hey, we all are friends here, and hey, if you can keep a nice and neat closet, please like share with all of us your secrets. But I'm gonna try to help you, give you some ideas. And honestly, it just came with me sitting down thinking about, okay, Karen, there has to be, you have to have some kind of a rhythm with this. You have to have an idea of what you're going to do, because I just can't go in here and just dump everything. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to start by section. I go section by section. So like on the far end, I have got like my longer cardigans, and then I have my jeans, and then dresses, and then everything else. And then the bottom is a mixture of jackets and like kind of shirts, tops. So I think I'm going to take section by section. I'm going to look to see what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to donate, maybe, and what I'm going to go ahead and pull upstairs, because we're going to be in spring season here soon, and anything that's super heavy and bulky, I might just automatically go move upstairs now. Why, have to do it again and put it all back in to have to clear it back out again, if that makes sense. So you really want to come up with a plan, and this is the best plan I could come up with. So it's going to be a lot of work, and I'm actually probably going to have to switch this top because I'm already sweating and I haven't even lifted the thing yet. So I do have my ruler wet rack out in the bedroom. So I'm going to go, like I said, take section by section and place things on my ruler rack. Actually, I'm going to pull it in here, and that way it's easy for me just to take off, put on the ruler rack, assess, do I want it? Am I keeping it? Is it staying down here, or is it going upstairs? So let's get going. And I'm going to try to have 2 cameras going so I can sort of show you the process a little bit. So hey, I'd say just get cozy, friends. Get cozy. Get some of your favorite coffee or tea, or some yummy flavored water, whatever it is. Or maybe you're like, Karen, this is so bad, I need a glass of wine. Whatever it is, hey, get cozy, because we're gonna get, I think I know I'm gonna feel really accomplished when this is all done. And well, let's go get going. Let's tackle this closet. Okay, this is really embarrassing, my friends. I'm gonna be totally honest, like this is embarrassing. Okay, so this is Mark's little section, though he does have a bedroom upstairs he puts a lot of his stuff in. Boots everywhere. I have some summer, I've got some fall, winter. Disaster zone. Look at this. I mean, literally. I can't find anything in this. It's so cluttered. This is not a very big closet to begin with. Look at, you want to see my pajamas? Yeah, that's always an issue there. Shoes. Sweaters that need to be folded nicely. This is travel stuff up there, hats. And up top I've got plastic containers with some shoes, which I have to go through. Got a light bulb out. I just can't find anything. I mean, it's really horrible. This is just crazy. And then down below here, no organization. I don't know what happened to me. It's like, I don't know, like a tornado went through. It's really bad. All right, I have a lot of work to do. Oh my goodness. Okay friends, I got a point in time that I literally had to stop the cameras because it was just taking me forever. All right, I literally been doing this for 2 hours and I haven't gotten too far and my back is killing me and I am exhausted. I need you all to say right now, Karen, keep going, because I would love nothing more than to just go plop on the bed and eat bonbons at this point, seriously. But anyway, okay. So I organized this just a tad. Still, I mean, I still have to take that out there. Little bit of organization there. No organization here. I decided to move the shoe shelf over this way so that I had a little bit of a space here to hang the longer stuff. I put shorter like tops and stuff here. Have not even touched this yet. I mean, this is still atrocious, but I did the bottom rack and, you know, swept and what did I do? Mop the floor. And so I got just like sport jerseys, team jerseys, and some leather coats and stuff like that, jean jackets, and all my pants. I've got jeans, black pants, all kind of, you know, dress pants and leather kind of legging kind of things. So all those are pretty organized. I decided to do away with my pant hangers. I felt like they were so thick and it took so much room. And then I needed some space for longer hanging stuff, and I just don't have it in here. So this is it. This is all I've gotten. You guys have to see the mess. I mean, when I tell you mess, look at this stuff that has to go upstairs, that needs a home. This is stuff I already have a, what's it called? A shelter that I'm giving this to, or a place, a charity. And I ended up with 2 of the bags from the boutique too, so I am going to gift one because I love mine and I'm going to keep it. Makeup bags, travel bags, boxes. I mean, this is sickening, literally. Oops, and my vacuum is following. Okay, I have a lot of work to do. Oh my goodness, and I just want to go take a rest, but we must continue on. Look, everything's falling here. My Bonna, my Dyson, it's a mess. This is awful. How did I let this get this bad? Someone tell me, please. Okay, friends, so I have to admit, I did lay down and I ate a protein bar, had some water, watched The Bold and the Beautiful, because I literally was exhausted. But I feel like I have a little bit of extra energy because we've got to get going on this. I can't like have this because Mark's gonna come home from work and have nowhere to get changed. And we probably will be going out with friends tonight. And tomorrow I am going to be at a church function the entire day. So I've got to get this done. I need some energy. I'm gonna put on my Spotify music and I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it. I gotta get some exercise. I gotta get moving. We gotta get this done. well, it's 2 days since I've done my closet declutter, clean out, organization, you name it. And I can tell you, I am just so thrilled. Mark even said it looks like our closet grew like 2 times bigger. That's an exaggeration, but seriously, it definitely has gotten, it looks like it's so much bigger without all that heavy stuff hanging everywhere, my bins hanging out, shoes scattered all over the place. So I was able to donate a lot of stuff, organize things, and just get rid of a bunch of stuff too that didn't need to be in the closet. So I feel, like I said, so accomplished. It took about 5 hours, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did take that little break, like I said, in between. I had worked out that morning, and we worked out arms and legs. So can you imagine lifting like the heavy clothes? I was lifting them from the top rack onto my roller rack, organizing, and then doing the same thing vice versa. Then also taking some of the things upstairs in one of the spare bedrooms. So anyway, well worth it. And oh my gosh, it's just like, I know where everything is. I found some things that I'm like, oh, I forgot about you. So I got things color coordinated as much as I could. And so you guys will see, I'll show you that in a minute. But I'm also going to share right after this what I did yesterday in between. And I did mention somewhere that I did have a church function, and actually it was a renewal. And I really can't wait to share more about that with all of you. So I'm going to do that right after I share my closet with all of you. A few things though about the closet I do want to share with you is, you know, the only thing I went out and bought was those bins. I bought 8 bins from Target. And I do have some cloth bins in there from previous closet clean out organization, which I am going to buy a few more of the fabric bins just so it sort of coordinates a little bit. But to be quite honest with you, friends, the only people that see my closet is Mark and myself. And when I share it with all of you, I'm not a kind of an influencer that is a major organizer. You know, I'm not Martha Stewart. So I'm not going to go out and spend a fortune on stuff so aesthetically looks so perfect. I'm not going to do that. So my point to all of you is just use what you have, or buy a few extra things, extra bins if you can, maybe at the dollar store, Aldi, Target, Amazon, those kind of things, if you can. If not, make use best of what you have. Because the end of the day is you just want to organize your closet so that you know where things are. It's tidy, it's organized, and you're actually seeing what you have. Because sometimes you're like, oh, I thought I had those pair of jeans, or I thought I had this top or whatever, and you can't find it any longer, and now suddenly it's like a new piece all over again. So I'm just going to show you, I just wanted to, with that in mind, then I want to go ahead and show you the closet. Okay, let's head on into the closet so you can see how it turned out. So welcome to my closet, my friends. Definitely I feel more comfortable, a little more comfortable showing you it now that it's decluttered and it's cleaned out and it's organized. And so hopefully the lighting's okay, because we have like we have a overhead light here, so there's 4 bulbs. So we actually changed some of them out to make it a little bit brighter, which is a good thing. And again, like I said, I got some mix max kind of stuff right now in here, but it is what it is, right? Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so this is the one side here. I've got these bins here, storage boxes if you want to call them, and I've got some smaller purses in here and my little handbags. I got these little scarves, or if you want to call them little shawls, wraps, that I like to take on vacation to keep me cozy, or just, you know, those kind of fallish and summer nights that are a little chilly and you want just something to wrap around you to keep you nice and cozy. So I've got those there. And then over here I just have some bins with some more scarves and gloves and stuff like that. Now I could move these out for the summer, but where would I put them? I mean, I could put them upstairs. It's not taking up any extra space here, so just keeping these here along with a lint brush, and of course my ironing when I'm going to use a little extra fabric spray. My boots, I probably will be moving some of my boots upstairs for the winter season to make room for some sandals and stuff like that. Down below here I've got just some shoes that I pull out most frequently. my Uggs, my slippers, and all my little tennies and stuff like that, and just some little flip-flops and stuff just sort of thrown in this bin over here. But they're just, you know, things when I want to just run out and throw on kind of thing. Okay, I think I shared this earlier. I have some longer things hanging in this corner here. Again, I'll be taking out the coat and adding some summer dresses over here. But I wanted a gap for some longer stuff to be able to be between the shoe rack and this rack here on in the corner. So I put some of my purses here that I use and that I switch out quite often right here, so they're easy to grab, along with some of my sandals here. And again, just varieties. A lot of these are just from like Target and stuff like that. Easy throw on Amazon, kind of cute shoes. So up here I put my short sleeve, not short sleeve, I'm sorry, shorter, little tops I should say. I try to color coordinate a little bit, so I've got some of my tops here and some blouses, and then I started with my sweaters and cardigans, and again sort of color coded them, so if I know what I want to wear and I want something cream, I can grab for the cream, white, into like the beige, the browns, the greens, the grays, the black. I got some turtlenecks back there, and then all my blazers towards the back. I love blazers, but I don't wear them all the time, so I have those towards the back there. And then I have a hook here for my robes, and I've got all my different shapes and sizes, short, long, fluffy, those kind of things. Now I did really organize these boxes here. I've got, you know, some sweaters. These are some of the sweaters that I grab quite often. This bin here is a lot of my travel bags. I've got travel bags up top as well. So of course I do want to get something that matches similar, something like this. I got these years ago, and I don't know why this is hanging there, but years ago at Target, and I don't know if they carry the same pattern anymore. I might just go for white or beige or something like that. So for now, I already had bought in this, so I just put some of my travel cases, carry cases for like cosmetics and stuff like that right here. My iron and my steamer, and of course I've got like bras and then undies. Now again, I decided to separate because you guys, I feel like the last two videos that I've done that I've showed these bins here with my pajamas, each time this is the one bin that's always overflowing and hanging out, because I do have a lot. I love my cozy jammies. So I've got like winter ones in this one here, and I thought I put summer, kind of springy summer ones here, so I do need to get a bin. So for now I just put them in what I had that I picked up. And these are some sweatshirts down here. I do like to put sweatshirts on, especially when I'm watching little kiddos or working out in the yard and stuff like that. So I do like my little collection of sweatshirts. And then down here, which I wasn't too neat with this, is like my little tank tops and stuff like that, my layering pieces. And then down here are some more kind of some throws that I like to wear, some scarves and stuff like that. So that is the organization here on this side. Now, I know some people had asked before, like, Karen, do you fold your sweaters? Do you hang them? I do a little bit of combination of both. So let me show you here. Maybe you can see some of the sweaters, like this one here, these here, I hang. I'll show you how I hang them so they stay really, really nice. So I'll show you that in a minute. So I do a combination of both. Okay, so let me show you how I do my sweaters. So what I do, and it's really, really simple, friends. So what you want to do is you take your sweater, let me show you here, and you just simply fold it in half like this. Okay, so you see where like the armpit is? You take that and you put your, let me show you. Then you put the sleeve part of your sweater over the one side and then the other part of the sweater. So it's just like this. Simple and easy, just like that. And then I normally put the sleeve part, that's like the out part. So this is like going into the, well, I should say like this. I think it looks a little cleaner this way. And then that's how I hang it in my closet. Okay, now I'm nice and comfortable and cozy here in our room. I wanted to share with you now all what I did in between the day that I started my closet and today. So anyway, oh my gosh, you guys, friends, it was just such a wonderful day. So what it was, my friend, she invited me to, she was on the committee for our church renewal. And I have not been to a church renewal since I was a senior in high school. So I graduated in 1982. And I just remember the bond that I still have to this day with those people that I went to the renewal with. And it's just so funny because my friend Kimmy, who invited me, you know, Kim, she actually was at probably the last renewal that I was in high school, but we didn't even know each other then. How crazy is that? We were at the same one. But anyway, so she invited me, and as soon as she mentioned it, I'm like, I am in. I absolutely would want to go. So it was just such a beautiful day. I think there were like 50 some of us that attended, and then maybe 12 or 13 of the committee who were absolutely fabulous. And they had the whole day set for us. We met at 9 a.m. and then it was over at 8. I really had no idea what to expect because the last time I was at something like this, they had a different name for it, but we were in high school. So it was much different. But we had witnesses and we did a lot of different things in between listening to these fantastic witnesses. And you were assigned to a specific table, and I didn't know, I knew like only maybe 2 people out of the entire group of everybody that participated in the renewal. But I knew no one at my table, and our priest, one of our priests is just, I just love him. But he came in a few times and spoke to all of us. And so basically, the women at the table, there were 8 of us. Anyway, you all know who you are, and if you are watching this, hello, my new friends. I had such a lovely day with these women. We just hit it off. We laughed. We shared stories. We cried. We just had the most amazing day. Some of the special things we did is we went to inside the church at one point, and we all did the rosary together, which I thought was very, very special. I just really enjoy that. Have you guys ever would just flip around on TV and come to the one station? I don't remember the name of it, but you would just sit and listen like to the nuns do the rosary. I could just sit there and listen to that. I don't know, there's something about it. Anyway, it sort of sounded like that. We were all doing the rosary together. It was just absolutely beautiful. And then of course we had breakfast, we had lunch and dinner. Everything was delicious. And then in between, when we had our meals, we just would sit with people, and I just really enjoyed the conversations and the people that I met when we were just having fellowship and just enjoying meals together and talking. And it was just really lovely. I mean, it was just beautiful. And then later in the afternoon, after hearing some more witnesses and doing some more group activities, our last witness was just, it was fabulous, and we talked about reconciliation. And then one of our pastors came in, and he talked about we're gonna go to confession. And oh my gosh, you guys, I started literally crying, like, because this is really embarrassing to say, but I don't even want to say it. But anyway, I hadn't been to confession in really a super, super, super long time, and I was like nervous. And so, and I can't say that I'm nervous. That's not even the right word to use. I don't know. I think I've carried so much on me for such a long time. And anyway, I don't know. I just felt vulnerable. I don't, it's hard to explain. I can't even come up with the word. And you may be thinking of the word, and if you are, just like put it in the comment section real quick that you know what I'm feeling. So we went into the church. They had 4 of the priests, and I know one really well. He does a lot of events with our family, and I just knew that's who I wanted to go to. So as soon as we were all in the church and they said, okay, everyone can go and line up, and they had them, you know, the priests in 4 different areas within the church. So of course I went up and I went, and oh my gosh, I feel like I can get so emotional, but I have to tell you, it was, I feel like 1,000 pounds was lifted off of me. It's really hard to explain. I felt the closest connection to God that I've ever felt, and it was just amazing. The one thing we did though before we each went into confession is we wrote one thing, like one sin that we really wanted to just get off of us. So what we did is they had a big cross laying down, and we took that little piece of paper and let me show you this. You see the nail? We each got a nail with our little piece of paper. We folded our paper, and we got a hammer with the nail, and we hammered that piece of paper to the cross. And then when we were done with confession, we didn't have to take the same piece of paper because there were so many of us, no one probably even knew whose was what at that point in time. But where I thought I had put mine, you know, I grabbed the nail and took my piece of paper, and then you threw it into this bucket, and you take the nail, and we got to keep our nail. And this is going to be on my bedside every night of my life. I'm telling you right now. It's just, wow. And then after we had an absolutely beautiful mass just for those of us in our families, and of course my lovely, wonderful husband came, and it was just the perfect way to end the most perfect day. And after the beautiful mass, we went outside with that bucket, and they lit it, and then all of those sins and all that burned. And it was such, oh my gosh, it was such a moment that I can't even begin to tell you, friends. I cried of happy tears continuous throughout the night yesterday, of just pure joy. And I told my husband, this has been like the most lightest I felt internally and the closest I felt to God in such a long time. And it was just, it's the most magical feeling. So my point to all this, friends, if you have a chance to go to a church renewal, do yourself the biggest favor and spend that time with God. And I know my channel is about all kinds of things, but you know how I feel about my faith. And hey, we're all sinners. And like our one Monsignor said, God hates the sin, but he loves the sinner. So none of us are perfect, but it's a great way to just make yourself just have that better, closer relationship with God. And I wanted to share all that with you. And I thank you for those of you that sat around long enough to listen to this, because it really meant so much to me. We got journals and a pen, and a little handout of, you know, stuff that I cannot wait to go through this. And we got like a pen, and this to me is, well, really meant something. All right, my sweet friends. Well, I've talked long enough. I'm hoping you got something out of my closet, declutter, clean out. I do want to let you know that my next video is going to be, and you guys have asked, so many people reached out to me. It is going to be about my wellness journey. I'm going to get in detail with all of it, and I really sure hope that you'll tune in, because I think it could be, well, it's been really kind of life-changing for me as far as getting me on a really good path. And I'm really hoping that it will help all of you as well, because you are my friends, and well, I want to share the things that mean a lot to me with all of you. Okay. Alrighty, my sweet friends. Well, now that I have such a super clean and organized closet, just feeling so good and I don't know, just wonderful today. I just gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope that you all enjoyed it so much. I hope you enjoyed, learned some tips about organizing, decluttering your closet, and also I hope you enjoyed our little heart-to-heart talk. And if you like that, please make sure that you have you not subscribed to my channel, please, I would love you to do that, and share my channel with all your friends. We have so much to grow and learn on here together. We have such a wonderful community. I just absolutely love you all so much. You motivate me. You have no idea how much you do, and I surely hope that I could inspire you back. And oh, don't forget, if you have not signed up for my newsletter, please do so. And well, friends, I will see you on my next video. So again, I hope that those of you that want to follow along my wellness journey, that you will tune in. I really take a lot of, I don't know, I really am working hard to make sure that this is a video that that just will, well, hopefully in turn give you the gift as well back. So love you, my friends, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.